Hello all, it's the 30th of July 2017, you're here with Dan in Essex, UK in the polytunnel. So today I've set some pansy seeds, pansy Hiemalis mix, 250 seeds. Now these are from Premier Seeds Direct and I purchased these from Amazon for 99 pence for 250 seeds and 85 pence delivery charge, which I think is okay actually. And they arrived promptly in a nicely packaged cushioned envelope. They were nice and dry, the seeds, no disease present to look at, no moisture, no rot or fungus on them or anything like that. So looking good, and I'm very happy with them so far. So you can see I've set them in these cells here, and there's 6 in these, most of these. Let's get this into focus, come on. That's it. And there's about 30 here, and these other cell trays, and 20 here. So of course I've got to keep these watered, and I'm growing them in the polytunnel simply because I've got my nice shelves in here. And what these are is these are actually the inside of them small greenhouses you can get, and I purchased these from, I think it was Homebase, several years ago. Obviously I haven't got the plastic outer covering on them because I don't need it, but they were on offer at the time and they double up as great shelves. And of course another time I may even put the greenhouse covering on them and use them as that, so double usage really for a nice offer. So I'm very happy about that. And my reasoning for growing winter pansies is simply because I want to add some colour during the winter months, and of course things have got to be hardy. There's no use sticking stuff outside which the frost is going to kill. Now in this part of the UK we don't generally get too much snow, although I believe it was 2010 we had a considerable amount. But in other parts of the world obviously you get it a lot colder than we do. Parts of Canada, parts of Europe, etc, etc. But generally winter pansies will last the whole winter well into spring in the UK, and the flowers will continue, so from autumn all the way until the spring. So that's a very good value plant, I think, or I consider that good value. Of course in the spring, in the late spring, the summer, things like your geraniums and your begonias and your marigolds go in. But this time of year, for the autumn and the winter, you've got to be thinking of something that is hardy. So this is why I've elected to go for these, and for 99p for the potential of 250 plants, I think that's pretty good, and that should indeed add some lovely winter cheer around here, because it does seem that we get more winter-like weather, autumn-like weather, etc. than we do summer weather. So it's nice to just have that little bit of a feeling going about, isn't it? And what I want to do is, maybe expand is not the right term, but with regards to my channel, my long-term viewers know that mostly I specialise in growing food, such as, well, you can see cherries from the cherry tree, they've gone now obviously, peaches, fruit, vegetables such as courgettes, marrows, cabbage, runner beans, etc. But I want to expand my channel and expand my own knowledge into flowers. And next year I'm thinking of growing geraniums from seed, growing some begonias and some marigolds, that sort of thing. I want to increase the appeal of my channel to all gardeners ideally, and I also want to increase my own knowledge because it is somewhat lacking when it comes to flowers. And I also need to improve my knowledge on shrubs as well. So this will be areas of study that I intend to be undertaking. And so if there's any advice you guys can give me, please do that. But the way I'm starting this is to grow some lovely pansies. So you guys can follow this regularly. I'm going to be doing regular updates on this, so you've got them on the day of setting, and then of course it'll be when they germinate, and then when they're fully established plants. So what I'm hoping in a few months is to have a lovely sea of colour, and these aren't all one colour, they're mixed, so I should have some reds, some blues, some yellows, some purples in here, and that should indeed look lovely. And I see a colour here, and under here I've got some more to set as well, and then they'll be going outside in some pots, and that should be pretty decent in my opinion. So stay tuned for more, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and maybe you're even growing your own pansies, who knows.